is time to chat to the New Zealand clothing designer behind the fashion label Ruby. It's Deanna Didovich. You may not know her by name, but Deanna Didovich's feminine designs adorn many of the coolest girls around New Zealand. As the creative force behind Ruby, Deanna creates clothes that are both fashion forward and beautiful season after season. After studying fashion, Deanna quickly entered the industry as a designer in New Zealand and London. In 2008, after returning to New Zealand, she interviewed for Ruby and landed the job. Thank you for joining us today. I know you're a very busy woman, Deanna, and you're in your showroom right now, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So is that where the finished products go and clients come have a look?
Yes, so this is our showroom where we house all of our collections that are almost coming out. So for example, in the room at the moment we have our autumn winter collection and our pre-fall collection behind me, which is in store at the moment.
Oh, very cool. Now a lot of people would love to be doing your job. So how did you get your start?
I have always been interested in fashion. Even when I was really young, I was always very crafty, and I think it was just something that naturally I just became more and more interested in. When I was at school, I did a lot of art-related subjects, and when I was leaving, I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do, but my strongest gut feeling was to go into fashion. So I went and studied at AUT in Auckland, and I did a Bachelor of Art and Design. And from there, I just became more and more involved in the industry. I left university and I started working for a local fashion company as a design and production assistant, and everything just kind of rolled out from there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a really competitive industry, notoriously. What advice would you give to people who want to get their start in the industry?
I would say just try and do as much work experience as you can. I know that it can be hard when you're at school and you have exams and your life is just so busy, it's busy already, but it is the best thing to just go and do a few hours of work if you can at a fashion house and see what areas interest you more. And it's invaluable what you can learn doing work experience, and you never know where those jobs will lead. And yeah, that's one really good piece of advice that I can give.
Yeah, that's great advice. Now you've got your finger on the fashion pulse. What is hot in 2015?
There's going to be a lot of 70s inspired fashion, sorry.
Okay.
So I think you'll be seeing lots of retro colour palettes and shearling and paisley. Just, yeah, 70s is going to be a big trend this year.
So should you raid your grandparents' wardrobe or your parents' wardrobe, depending on their age?
Definitely should.
Are there any fashion no-nos or things that you just would say never, ever, ever wear, like socks and sandals or things like that?
I think it depends on who you are and what you love. Like, I'm not going to say that there's nothing you shouldn't wear because, you know, we're all individuals and we all like different things. So, no, not strictly. Like, yeah.
I like that. You can have fun and try all sorts of things out. So, how can you be stylish when you've got a tight budget?
I think that first of all, if you do have a tight budget and you have you want to spend your money on something, just think about what it is and make sure that you are going to get a lot of wear out of it and that it does fit into your wardrobe. And often, you know, it maybe just get some little accessories or some little things that you can pop onto your bag or onto a t-shirt or a hat. Just anything little that, you know, will give you a little bit more individuality that you'll love. So, yeah.
I like that. Very good advice. Now, we want to play a little bit of a game with you called Running Stitch with Didovich. We've got 4 questions for you. Now, we'll see how you go.
Okay.
Ideally, we want to get 4 out of 4, right? And you guys can play along at home too. So,
Okay.
Who wore a dress made entirely out of meat to the MTV Music Video Awards?
Who wore one? Sorry.
Yeah. Who wore that meat dress?
Lady Gaga.
Yes, okay. Who wore a green Versace dress cut
Jennifer
right
Lopez.
down to her belly? Oh my gosh, you already know. You already know it's Jennifer Lopez. Okay, 2 from 2, pretty good. What design house did Kate Middleton's wedding dress? They're British, obviously. Alexander McQueen? Yes, okay, 3 from 3. And your final question, which celebrity went from reality TV to high fashion?
Reality TV Kendall Jenner.
Yes! 4 from 4, you know your stuff. Hey, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. Heaps of great advice there. And we're looking forward to seeing what's coming out in the stores for Ruby in the next coming seasons.
Thanks for having me.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh man, she was cool and she was pretty clued on with the old fashion stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I really like how she worked up from the bottom to get to where she is now.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people do that, don't they? Maybe you guys could take some advice there, some fashion advice. Anything you take away? 70s, a bit of paisley. Come on, you could try some things, guys.
Oh,
you could try some things. Step out of the box
thank
a little
you.
bit.
Hey, Eve.
You do actually look pretty nice.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
On the Fun Daddy Show.